How you doing?
Pretty good.
So did you had to do a bunch of like medical stuff?
Yes, sir. I did.
So what happened? You just got held back? Or
Yeah.
Somewhere?
I just had to do medical, you know. Medical comes first for all this, so.
And everything good?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to go compete.
Andre, did you weigh in yet?
Ma'am?
Did you weigh in?
I haven't. Weigh in tomorrow. So, everybody that want to know, you'll see tomorrow.
What do you expect? Where do you want to be the most effective that you could be as a player?
This past season, I played 365, and that's where I feel comfortable at.
That was a pretty big increase from what you played at in previous seasons. What was behind that decision?
You know how man is. I mean, you want yourself. We got to grow into our bodies, and this is me, as y'all see. I'm a big guy, big frame, and that's just how it is. I just grew into my body, man.
How much has your frame been a talking point with teams when you've been in interviews or conversations?
Everyone. But let y'all know, I'm doing everything at the combine before y'all even ask. I feel like a lot of y'all gonna be like, when I run this 40, you know. I'm gonna shock a lot of y'all, you know. So.
What do you anticipate running?
4.4, 4.5. Get up out of there.
Andre, what teams have you had a formal interview with here at the combine?
Probably everybody. Like everybody, because I went to the Senior Bowl also.
Right.
So I done met with everybody.
Did you have a formal with the Buccaneers?
Not yet.
Formal with the Cowboys?
I did.
How did it go and what do you like about the Cowboys?
It went great, actually. First, I got to give a shout out to my guy Paxton. He was in there, so that was pretty cool. You know, seeing him on the other side and not as my teammate, you know, so that was pretty cool. But it went great.
What about the Texans?
I haven't met with them yet.
How about the Packers?
I haven't met with them yet today.
Every team in the league, Andre.
Yeah, I did mainly everything at Senior Bowl.
Gotcha.
When you talk about, men have to grow into their frames, all those
Right.
things, what kind of nutrition or diet were you kind of using along the way as you were growing into your frame? What helped that process?
God. I mean, I'm just a big guy. You know, a lot of people get scared of the numbers and all that, but when y'all see me move tomorrow, I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, is he worried about his number? You know what I mean? So it's just God, and I give a big shout out to my nutritionists at the University of Texas. They helped me a lot, and my coaches.
Is it hard to maintain though, with that nutrition to make sure you're getting the right kind of food to
Right.
have the energy? I mean, how do you go about that?
I mean, yeah, it's hard, you know. Guys like me can't sit around for a week. You know, you got some guys that can sit around for a week and don't gain weight, but a big guy like me can't sit around. All I can do is sit around for about a day or two, then I got to get up and do something. So that's just how I go about the situation.
How much does that fuel you though to push forward?
I like it because it gets me off my butt, you know, and not just sitting around. I know myself and I know my body that I know I can't sit around for weeks or just a week, you know, because if I sit down for a week, I gain about 30 pounds, you know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact I can't do that, so I just sit there for a day or two, take some time to myself, meditate, and go about my business like that.
Beyond the weight, do people worry about your conditioning? What do you say to people that say, can he maintain, the weight is one thing, but can he maintain that same motor first quarter to fourth quarter?
100% I can. I mean, as y'all see this past year, I did what I had to do, and y'all see what I do at the next level.
Yeah,
Andre,
and
what do you
to that
remember
end, what did it mean to you to get the accolades that you got this year? Outland, defensive player of the year.
I mean, it means a lot, but it really don't. I mean, yeah, I got all that, but I'm here today to compete with the best of the best and just get to meet some new guys that wasn't my teammate, you know. I feel like I'm just taking all this experience in, and it's awesome.
But doesn't it say something though to be considered the best defensive player in the conference, the best?
I really don't look into all that, man. I'm just day-by-day type of guy, and I'm just who I am every day, you know. I don't really look into who the best or nothing like that. I just do what I got to do.
Have you followed Jordan Davis? I know there aren't too many guys your size, and he's one of them. And maybe you followed him the last couple of years. Obviously, he went really high in the draft, and maybe.
I really don't follow too many people. I'm a really self-motive guy. Like, I'm really a guy that sticks to myself, you know. I got to worry about what I got to worry about, because if I don't worry about what I got to worry about, I can't just sit up there and worry about the next person, you know what I mean? I got to focus on myself before I focus on the next person. So
Do you think it helps, though, that somebody with similar dimensions ended up going as high in the
100%.
draft? And
100%.
Yeah.
What does it say about your program? You got so many guys here at the combine. Because before Shark got there, Texas was a little lighter and guys getting
Right.
into the combine.
I mean, like I say, big shout out to Coach Stark, man, great person. What helped us, we just all believed in trust, man. And that's what got us to this situation, just believing and trusting in our head coach.
Where'd you get your nickname from? Loaf, Meatloaf?
Loaf, actually, I give a shout out to a mom that I grew up with, not my actual mom, but I call her mom because we grew up. She helped us grow up. Her name is Miss Ebony. Big shout out to her because she the one who started it. It actually started at a basketball game. She's like, let's go, Loaf. That's gonna be your nickname. I'm like, all right. So other than that, it's been Loaf, Big Loaf, Meatloaf, anything Loaf. So I'm not a big fan, but I like the name. So
You guys at Texas were the last team to beat Nick Saban and Brian Denny. What do you recall from that game?
right.
Experience?
I mean, it was a fun experience going there and playing against Alabama in their home field. I mean, Nick Saban's Nick Saban, so yeah, it's awesome. But I mean, there's really not much to it. It's like it was an exciting experience, and we believed in our coach, like I said, and we came out with the victory.
Well, you
At
said
what
that
point-
you can't. What do you think about going against? Do you ever go against Kelvin Banks and Brad?
Nah, I'm an interior guy, but
anytime where like it's a double team stuff where he comes down on the
Yeah.
stuff.
Kelvin Banks, I can tell y'all this about Kelvin Banks. It definitely gonna be the first tag off the board next year, 100%.
Speaking of next year, just with you talked about it, with you going and Murphy going and stuff, having to get some guys
Right.
in there. Do you think Alpha Collins can play at the zero?
Oh
tech
my
or
God, Alfred Collins can do everything. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Alfred Collins. Bull crap. Alfred Collins is a GOAT. He's a great guy, and he's gonna do awesome things this year, and I can't wait to watch him.
At one point at Texas, did you guys feel like we got a special group here? We got a lot of talent back in.
That offseason, actually, the past offseason before the season, we went into this offseason knowing what we had, knowing what we got, and we took every advantage of it that our coach gave us. We all believed, we all came together, we built a culture, and we came out with the outcome we came.
How much of that was Quinn being an older guy, having a year
Right.
under his belt?
It actually helps a lot. We had leadership meetings where we sat there, we had talked to Quinn, and we was like, Quinn, you are a quarterback. We need you to be that vocal leader. And that's what he did. And I know he's killing it even more now because confidence is there. I mean, y'all see Quinn is goated. You know what I'm saying? The most humblest way possible, Quinn is goated. So I can't wait to watch him play either. I really can't. I can't wait to watch all those guys play.
What do you do on your Murphy push each other and then just talk about what you like about these guys?
Right, I was just talking about that. What helped us this season was, of course, the guys next to us, 100%. I feel like that's where a lot of people are like, oh, how about you and Byron Murphy, you know? Yeah, us, but y'all not thinking about the Alfred Collins or the Vernon Broughton or the Ben Sorrell or the Burke. Y'all not thinking about those guys, but those guys compete as hard as we compete, you know? And I feel like I like to say their name because a lot of people don't. It is all like, oh, Murphy or Sweat. Like, yeah, it's us, but we can't just do it by our dang self, you know what I mean? So I give all credit to the guys that was next to us.
Yeah, but